Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to have a look at my analog bag, and this is not going to be your typical I've just gone out and bought everything to go in my analog bag. This is actually things that I carry around daily, and I actually keep this bag mostly in my car, and the reason for that is because I often use most of this stuff daily. Some, depending on the season, will be more likely to be in there. So without further ado, this is what is inside my analog bag for this year. You will kind of see a common theme with my analog bag. These are all my hobbies that I really enjoy throughout the year. So let's have a look what's in my analog bag. First of all, look how gorgeous this bag is. I love the design. It's a beautiful butterfly, and I actually got this bag as a gift, and since then it's just been my favorite bag to store everything in. It's a tote bag, and guys, tote bags are so versatile. You can fit so much in them. So this is just a bag to shove in my car. Okay, so let's start then. So the first thing that I have in my analog bag is some tennis balls. I mean, if you are a lover of playing tennis, then, or even paddle, then you're gonna need a bunch of tennis balls. These are always needing to be replaced because they just, after a certain while, they just get like hard and they bounce well. So I always have these somewhere either stocked up in my bag or in my car, just so that if Charles and I decide to go tennis, not so much when it's cold and wet and just horrible outside, but when it's actually nice, we enjoy going tennis quite a lot, and I cannot wait to start doing this again because there's no better feeling than finishing work and starting tennis. It's just a beautiful time. Okay, what else is in here? So we have this book. This is the book that I'm currently reading. I reread this over and over again. The thing with me, I get motivated quite quickly, but also I'm motivated for like say a month, and then I kind of dip off the motivation train. So I love this book because it gets me really excited to achieve my goals and kind of gets me motivated to do things. And so then, oh my gosh, I just realized my beautiful bow is actually falling down. So we'll just ignore that, falling down. But it was beautiful when it was up. And this book, I have to reread it to keep motivation high. I just love it, and it gets you wanting to achieve your goals. I know lots of people like to read like fiction books, but for me, non-fiction is the way forward. I love reading biographies, and I love reading like factual books. Tell me a cool fact, like they are the ones that I'm going to be reading. So non-fiction books about the rainforest or something like that, something that's giving you knowledge about the world. It will either be this or anything about space. I do space. I sound so strange right now, but I'm sure out there's some people that also love books about space. Let me know if you're a non-fiction reader as well. Now, this is normally in this bag in my car because I normally have this Uno or just a plain pack of cards. And the reason for that is because sometimes I will go round my friend's house and they have children, and we love to play a family game together. And they always ask me, do you have double? Do you have Uno? Do you have cards? So this is like an essential in my eyes. It has to be in the car because you girl, you know when you are the one who brings the cards. If I could fit a board game inside here, there would be a board game inside. But cards are very versatile, and you know, you can play them for hours. Uno is always our best friend. Okay, what else in here? Oh, okay, so a million array of dance shoes. So I have tap shoes, I have character shoes, and I also have in here my ballet shoes. The reason being is because I have dance 2 times a week, and the first night I have is ballet and tap, and then I also do musical theatre on Friday. And so we're currently doing show routines, and for the show routine for the musical theatre we need character shoes. So an array of shoes are always carried around in my analog bag. There's nothing like having a hobby bag that has all of the essentials you need. I also do want to start Pilates. Where I live currently, there's been a Pilates studio, a reformer one, opened up, and because I love ballet so much, I just feel like I would love Pilates. But paying for a wedding and also paying for Pilates, they don't go in the same sentence because Pilates is so expensive. Why is it so expensive? I mean, it looks amazing, but the price, yeah, paying for wedding and Pilates do not mix. So that is definitely not going to happen yet, but it probably is on the horizon, which is, if that's the case, I probably would also have some kind of Pilates socks in this bag as well. But yeah, these are my ballet shoes. I have the split sole ones. just because it helps me to move. And I do actually need some new tap shoes, but again, not really today's problem. Oh, to be fair, I also have a stretchy band. So again, stretchy band for when I'm doing dance, mainly for ballet because we do some stretches. And this is just a block one, but they're really good for resistance training or kind of helping with flexibility. So I have these. I also have loads of different strengths in my bedroom, but I always just have just a medium strength in my hobby bag. Then we got some boring things. So obviously I've got deodorant. You never know when you need deodorant, especially when you're doing active hobbies. So deodorant, and I have this I have Mitchum. I actually really like the Mitchum ones. They're natural deodorants, and I just feel like they react with my body better than the others. So Shore and Dove. I don't know. This one to me lasts longer, but I guess it just depends on everybody's body. And then I've also got the truffle cream. This, I think I get this from Asda. It's just a body mist, and some people love it, some people hate it. I love it. So this is what's inside there, because you can always do with a spritzer. What else have I got? Oh yes. So this is such a good journal. Now, if you are like me and you, well, you can use this for many ways. So if you just like to journal, or you like to go to a coffee shop and you'd like to write down like your ideas or thoughts of the day, then a journal inside is fantastic. Now, what I love about this journal is that it's words to inspire, and so throughout it, it has like different sections. Let me show you all now. Oh yeah, this one, for example. So, for example, here it just says, forget the mistake, remember the lesson. And then on other sections, we have follow your dreams, they know the way. Like, I just love that each section with a different coloured paper has a different motivational quote. So not only can you section your journal up, I love to do each section by month. And inside here is all of my content ideas, all of my strategy and all of that. My scripts. If I lost this, then I don't know what I would do. But I love to carry a journal around. So for me, I use it for content creation, but you can use it for whatever else you do it for. Journal is a must have, which means that you probably also have a pen in your bag. I don't know where the hell my pen is. It is lost in the universe. So I don't know how I'm going to write in my journal if I don't have a pen. Normally I have a purple pen. I love writing with purple. It's just so, I don't know, so cute, so girly, and again, a type of pen that can make or break your writing. My handwriting looks better on a nice, smooth ballpoint pen. It's just gorgeous. So this is a journal. Sometimes I do carry my bullet journal around with me, just because it depends. If I'm doing my monthly reset, then I might carry my bullet journal, but most of the time I carry this one. I also have inside here I have this. So this obviously is my, what do you call them, microphone. So this is my charging case. I carry this around always. I have it because you never know when you want to film a little bit of content. It could be like a couple of minutes, or there could be something that you want to add for your content. So I have this with me regardless of what day it is, and they come around in my hobby bag. And I really like the ones from DJI because they're small, they're compact. Like, look how tiny that is. It doesn't take up much room at all. And then finally, I just have, oh, my house keys are in there. You can tell I used this earlier. I have a small, not too big, colouring book. It's just a simple one. Again, just in case I want to go to a coffee shop and do some colouring, or I'm in the car and I drove somewhere and I have like a spare 10 minutes. Sometimes having something to do in the car instead of going on your phone and just watching a million videos that really don't bring you joy anyway. It's just great to do. And then I just have this pack of pastels. I don't normally take felt tips around, mainly because I don't want them to leak on my bag. So these pastels are great, and they're like screw ones. So let me show you. So if you look here, then you just screw the bottom and then it screws up. Basically kind of like an eyeliner. I don't have these kind of eyeliners anymore because I normally use the liquid ones, but these are great. So you don't need a sharpener. It's not like your pencils are going to break and then you're not going to be able to use them. These are great. And I don't actually know where these are from, actually. Yeah, I'm not sure where I got these ones from. Maybe I'll have a look and see if I can find where they're from, and I'll drop it in the description so that you guys can see. But none of these things I've gone out and bought specifically for this bag. It's not about that. It's actually things that I genuinely use on a daily basis and genuinely need on a daily basis to stay motivated, to be able to achieve my hobbies, to be able to facilitate all of those amazing, incredible like choices. Having my dance shoes always there is just, it saves me from losing them in the bedroom and then worrying. What would be good for my hobby bag is having a water bottle. The amount of times I lose a water bottle or I don't have a water bottle for the activities that I do is an actual joke. But I just shove everything back in the bag, absolutely full to the brim. But that's what's inside my hobby bag. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Let me know if you have a hobby bag or an analog bag or whatever you want to call it, a bag full of hobbies or things that you use for hobbies to take with you. And what is inside your hobby bag, or what hobbies do you carry around to make your life that little bit more happier and that you have everything with you. So that's going to be all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I shall see you in the next one. Bye guys.